shift our focus now to another dispute that is mirroring the Aravalli controversy. What are we learning is that there are members of the Supreme Court appointed panel. They are going to inspect the Bannerghatta National Park after a plea against a 2018 government move to cut the eco-sensitive zone around Bengaluru's green backyard. So now there is another controversy that has come to the fore. The park, which is the Bannerghatta Park, is now facing pressure from mining and real estate interests who are eyeing its landscape. At the core of the standoff is the government's move to drastically shrink the sensitive zones from 268.9 square kilometers to 168.8 square kilometers and to curtail its width from 4 kilometers to just 1 kilometer. So right now there are citizens and activists who are led by K. Beliyappa. They have approached the Supreme Court, and this happened in May. They argued that the reduction undermines the purpose of that very area. So on Friday, there were also members of the Supreme Court appointed Central Empowered Committee led by Chandraprakash Goel, who will survey the park, and they will also speak to senior officials. So is this an Aravalli-like controversy that is now brewing? Let me go across to Neha. Neha, citizens are up in arms. They have taken to the courts as well. Tell us about what is happening in Bengaluru. Get us all those details.
Well, that's right. For long now, of course, there have been massive allegations of encroachment as far as the Bannerghatta National Park is concerned. One of course, the bigger reserve forests in the state of Karnataka is the Bannerghatta National Park. And now, you have activists also, of course, Supreme Court advocates, they're now coming in suggesting that, what's happening here is wrong, that it's incorrect, there's encroachment happening, and which is why you also, of course, now have a visit that's being planned by these group of people who have been fighting for the Bannerghatta National Forest. Remember, of course, while there is one allegation here of encroachment that they suspect, and which is why this visit is being planned, for years now also, we've seen the manner in which the forest land around the Bannerghatta National Forest has been, diminishing day after day, owing to various, reasons here, one being quarrying and a host of others as well. We'll, of course, really have to wait and see how the Karnataka government now decides to go ahead, and if at all there is going to be any threat now to the forest, whether there is going to be an uprising like we saw in the case of the Aravalli forest.
So there are questions that are being raised with regards to, the intent to cut down the eco-sensitive zone which is around Bengaluru's green backyard. It is the Bannerghatta National Park that is now facing pressure, or there are activists who feel that mining and real estate interests are eyeing the landscape of the Bannerghatta National Park. Thank you so much, Neha, for joining us on this broadcast with all those details. It's time now for us to take a short commercial